Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rahara, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Seir Akim across the world, pushing the truth and sincere and the hope for elect. And shalom to your household. So we want to do a small breakdown of Habakkuk chapter 1, and I want to go straight to it. It says, the Chaldeans used to punish Judah. So Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear, even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. So here Habakkuk was crying unto the Lord, and it's the same thing what we're doing right now in this world, because we're crying out to the Lord, asking him to come and to save us, to bring judgment upon these wicked people, man. And these wicked people are the elites, man. Edom is right now in rulership, man. And if we go to Micah, Micah 2:1, it says, woe to the oppressors, subtitled, woe to them that deceive iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And this is what Esau been doing, man. And till this day, man. When the Native America, the Latinos, the so-called black people came across the Atlantic slave trade, the ships, to slavery, all these things, they cover it by fields, they cover it by lands, man, taken over by violence. That's what they have done. And they killed millions upon millions, man, thousands upon thousands of people, man. And that's why we keep on praying to the Yahweh Basham to come to deliver us, man, from these wicked people, man. And if the people want to say they ain't the wicked, guess what? They are the wicked, man. So back to Habakkuk 1 and 2. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear, even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save? Going to Psalms 13:1, a prayer for help in trouble, subtitled, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord, forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? And that's what we have in our mind. Keep on praying to the Most High, like, hey, please come and deliver us, come and help us, take us out of this hellhole, man. Because we truly wanted to go home, and we want to be under the banner of Yahweh Basham Yeshai. But we know we need to wait. And the scriptures, we're going to go into it, because we need to endure to the end. But that doesn't mean we cannot cry out to the Lord. We have a balance. Sometimes we angry. Sometimes, we have all kind of things, man, where we're dealing with, man. So Habakkuk 1 and 3. Why dost thou show me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievous? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contentions. So if I read this in the NLT, must I forever see these evil deeds? Why must I watch all the misery? Wherever I look, I see destruction and violence. I am surrounded by people who love to argue and fight. And that's what we're seeing, man. We see all these people all around us. They only dealing with wickedness, man. So again, 3, King James Version. Why dost thou show me iniquity, so wickedness, and cause me to behold grievous, to be misery? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raised up strife and contentions. So these are the people that constantly doing violence, wickedness, always busy, basically taking over, man. And for example, Micah 2:10 says, let me get it real quick. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So that's where we understand that we need to go through these things, man. The wickedness, what they're doing, always striving, taking over lands, stealing, rape, rob, murder. That's what they do. That's what they do. This is in their hearts. So we need to go through these things, man. But we understand that through the scriptures because Yahweh Shemashai have opened our eyes so we can see all these things, man. But that's the wicked does. Continue on. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And this is not our rest. That's why we need to go through all these things, man. Afflictions, what is coming upon us, because we went off. But yeah, of course, Esau Edom further the affliction. So like Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what we're going to see more and more often coming, because people are getting sick and tired of this society, of this so-called kingdom, man. Because this kingdom is ruled by wicked people, and people starting to see all the faults, the nastiness of this government, man. So eventually the people are gonna keep on mourning, even like we are mourning. But people also gonna be fed up with these elites, man. Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Yeah, because they in rulership right now. But they are doing all kind of false things, man. They ain't playing fair. They ain't playing fair like it's supposed to be, man. But how can you say to a wicked that he needs to play fair? He will never play fair. That's not in his nature, man. Everything what he has get is by rape, rob, murder, like we already explained. So he only wins by filthiness, man. Going to Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. It is time for thee. So here we crying to the Most High like, hey, it's time, Heavenly Father, it's time. They basically avoid your law, the things what you told us how to be and how the world's supposed to be. They ain't doing it. So it's time to basically stand up, to act, show your power. And that's what we also meditate upon, that we see all these, the power of Yahweh Bashem Shai come to life, man. That his name will be praised in the land again, man. Like it was in Egypt. People still remember the days of Egypt, the stories of it. That's the same thing what we asking the Heavenly Father again, that he shows his true power again, man. To bring judgment upon these people, man. Isaiah 59 and 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the streets, and equity cannot enter. And that's truly what it is, man. And if we go to the word equity, straight in front, be in front of, straight, right, straightness, true things, of prophecy, restitute. So going back, it says, and judgment is turned away backwards, and that's truly what is happening, and justice standeth afar off, because they ain't playing fair. For the truth is fallen in the streets, and equity cannot enter, so straightness cannot come. honesty. All these things is not able to come because they ain't playing like that, man. This is their rulership. Why would you think they will play fair? It only plays fair when it benefits them. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So corruption, all these things are there, man. And we seen that on the sun. Wickedness is there. So let me read again. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. NLT, I also noticed that under the sun there is evil in the courtroom. Yes, even the courts of the law are corrupt. So, going back to Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard. So this is where the Lord is basically replying. Here's the Lord give an answer. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. So here, the Most High is basically telling, like, hey, I'm going to do the work, man. You're going to see what is going to be done to these people. So we understand that we are all around the heathens. We are scattered, but we need to go to these things. So again, behold, ye are among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. So we wonder marvelously. We are amazed, like, hey. So Habakkuk was amazed here, like, hey, what's this, man? For I will work in your days. So yeah, so like I need to do something real quick. So yeah, let me read it 5 again. Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard it and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. So we need to, Habakkuk was here, like, the Most High was answering Habakkuk, like, hey, you're going to see what I'm going to do. So it's going to be a perfect example so we can see what the Heavenly Father is going to do with this wicked people, man. So that's why it says marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I raised up the Chaldeans, and nowadays the Chaldeans is Esau Edom, man, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. And that's what is really happening, man. For lo, I will raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. And these places where they go into is not theirs, man. This is not their places. Everything what they got is filthiness, man. Never playing fair, man. Never played fair. So let me go also into the word, the bread. It says, a broad, a roomy place, wide expanse. And that's what is really the range of it. Basically, is like a range, because they steal everything on a large scale, man. That's how they conquered everything, man. The Rothschilds, the banking systems. You need to understand this is how Esau works, man. Let me get a precept on that. Jeremiah. Is it Jeremiah? Let me think. Jeremiah 49:9. If the grapes gatherer come to thee, will they not leave some cleanest grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So, NLT. Those who harvest grapes always leave a few for the poor. If thieves came at night, they will not take everything. But I will strip bare the land of Edom, and there will be no place left to hide its children, its brother, and its neighbors will all be destroyed, and Edom itself will be no more. Yeah, because if you are basically if you supposed to let me read that part again, because this is a beautiful part to explain. Those who harvest grapes always leave a few for the poor. So the people back in the days in the law, when you harvest something, you always leave something over for the people that has less. That's how you're supposed to you feed people. But Esau ain't doing that. He takes everything and keep on taking. So that's why the scripture said, those who harvest grapes always leave a few for the poor. Point. If thieves came at night, they would not take everything. No, thieves even not take the whole house. They still leave something. But I will strip bare the land of Edom, and there will be no place left to hide its children. Its brother and its neighbor will all be destroyed, and Edom itself will be no more. So Edom is going to be gone away with. Because Esau, he steals everything, man. He will not leave nothing behind. If he can take your house and the last bread what you have, he will take it away, man. That's what he does, man. But he's going to, you see, eventually he's going to feel the wrath of Yahweh Shemishai, man. I already read Micah 2 and 2. Violence, yeah, already read that. So, going back to Habakkuk 1 and 7. There are terrible and dreadful. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle that hasted to eat. So let me read it again. Their horses also. So who are the horses? There are armies. Are swifter than the leopards because they move fast. They are fierce. They are strong. Their armies are strong. So America has a strong army, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves. And that's what you're seeing all around the world. They have army bases. They have all kind of places where America is dwelling, man. Only in Russia they don't have no, for example, in Russia they don't have no military base. But all these other lands, a lot of these lands, they have a lot of army bands, man. And that shows you how they are, man. And their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle. That's where you have the Roman Empire again, that hasted to eat, because the Roman Empire always dealing with the eagles, man. Esau always deals with it, man. But the military base, everything what they have is there, man. So 9. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold. They shall heap dust and take it. So this is what they do. Everything, gold, silver, oil, natural reserve, that's what they take. So that's why it says in 9, they shall come all over violence. Their faces shall sweep up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And they shall scoff at the kings, what they are really doing, the rulerships, um, the how do you say, the rulers of these other world leaders, so-called world leaders. So they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be scorned unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. And they take everything over. And that's what you see with the banking system, the banking system, slavery, witchcraft, education, religion, media, everything what they have the control over it. And that's how they can keep on playing the monopoly game, basically. Because if you own everything, so-called own everything, you can put everything, you play the rules. Bring your children to school. Guess what? They teaching you again. That's why they can take over in captivity also. So let me read this in the NLT. Habakkuk 1 and 9. On they come, all bent on violence. Their hoarders advance like a desert wind, sweeping captivities ahead of them like sand. They scoff at kings and princes and scorn all their fortresses. They simply pile rams of earth against their walls and capture them. So you see, yeah, the King James Version is more clear, basically. 11. Then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, impugning this his power unto his power. So this is what they believe in, that the proudness what they have, that they can do it, that they are doing it with their own power, and they basically thinking that nobody can stop them. And this is what Esau is, man. Esau is a proud person, man. But yeah, but he's going to be destroyed, man. So that's why we're gonna see Esau falling, man. His pride is basically, his pride went overboard, man. And the Most High has put him in a certain moment that he will be in rulership like he is right now, but he furthered the affliction, man. He caused more pain under the people of Yahweh Shemeshai, man. His chosen people, man. Let me go to Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people, because the Most High was angry with his people, man. I have polluted mine inheritance and give them into thine hand. And whose hand is this? This is the elite, man. Esau Edom. Into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And that's what Esau has done, man. They have now shown no mercy unto the people of Yahweh Shemeshai. They keep on pushing more and more, man. This is Zechariah 1 and 15. And I'm very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped for the affliction. And that's what Esau has done, man. They keep on pushing more and more, and eventually the Most High is going to bring them down, and they're going to see and notice the wrath of Yahweh Shemeshai, man. This is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. So NLT, your internal hatred for the people of Israel led you to be butchered them when they were helpless, when I had already punished them for all their sins. So Most High already punished them, but Esau basically, his mind changed, that he was thinking like, hey, the power what I have, I'm the power basically. He's starting to believe in himself, man. He ain't thinking that the Most High is doing these things. He's thinking that he is in power, man. But the Most High is gonna bring him down, man. Habakkuk 1 and 12. Art thou not from everlasting? So again, art thou not from everlasting, O Lord, my power, mine holy one? We shall not die, O Lord. Thou hast ordained them for judgment, and almighty power, thou hast established them for correction. So the Most High using them for the correction, man. And the precept that I wanted to bring out, and that is, yeah, that was Job. Let me see, Job. Job 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. So the wicked is going to be reserved for the day of destruction, man. And it's going to be a perfect example when we're going to tell our children, like, hey, the stories about Esau, Edom, what they have done. But eventually, hey, the name's going to be no more in remembrance, basically, man. But we're going to use it as a perfect example for how the Most High used them to punish us. Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And we're living in evil days, man. But the Most High has created all these things. And people think they have their, basically, that they are in control. No, the Most High is always in control eventually, man. Habakkuk 1 and 13. I need to finish it because I need to go to camp. Habakkuk 1 and 13. Thou art of pure eyes. Thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil. And let me get real quick Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, I and create evil. In the Lord do all these things. So again, I form the light and create darkness. That's the Most High. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Most High does all these things. Habakkuk 1 and 13. Let me read it again. Thou art of purer eyes. Thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil, and canst not look on iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and holdest thy tongue when the wicked devoured the man that is more righteous than he. So Habakkuk didn't understand that the Most High was doing all these things, that the Most High is in control. He didn't understand this, and now we in the day we understand, like, hey, the Most High is in control. He does all these things. So, but eventually the Most High will take the control back. We need to just wait on the comeback of Yahweh Bashar Messiah, man, like he promised. And a great example that we can also go to is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So if we don't listen, if we want to be disobedient, that's what is happening. So shows you that we need to do better, and that's why we're coming back to Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. Let me stay there. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The strangers that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And that's what happened right now. And that's what is happening right now. We are at the bottom, but we're going to be put back because we coming back to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Habakkuk 1 and 14. And makest man as the fishes of the sea, as the creeping things that have no ruler over them. And that's what they are doing, man. And makest man as the fishes. They are the fishes of the sea. They take everything out of the sea, man, and keep on fishing and keep on taking what they can take, man. So as the creeping things that have no ruler over them, and that's what we have. They have rulership over us. And we are basically fish, and they keep on fishing us out of the sea, man. And that's what you're seeing also in real life, what they are doing, man. This is what they do. And for example, if we go to Genesis, because this is what he is, man. He also doesn't have no place, man. Genesis 4 and 12. It says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. Yeah, and a vagabond, if you go into the word vagabond, it basically shows you that he has no place. He is always wandering. And that's what he is. He has no home. And he so belongs basically in the Caucasus Mountains, so he has no home. But he will fish everywhere. You see him everywhere, man. Every land where you go, Esau is there, man. So again, Habakkuk 1 and 4, going back. 1 and 14, Salaki. And makest man as the fishes of the sea, as the creeping things that have no ruler over them. They take up all of them with the angle, with the hooks. They catch them in their net and gather them in their drag. Therefore they rejoice and are glad. Yeah, because they catch everything, man. They leave nothing behind. That's why you see with all the things what they have, the church, the philosophies, the wine, all these things they're catching the people with their nets, basically, man. And people are getting caught by the hook of the philosophies of the wickedness. 16. Therefore they sacrifice unto their nets and burn incense unto their drag, because by them their portion is fat and their meat plenteousness. 17. Shall they therefore empty their net and not spare continually to slay the nations? So they ain't sparing, man. Obadiah 1 and 5. And also you got to understand, verse 16 it says, Therefore they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag, because by them their portion is fat. And what is their portion? If you go to Genesis 27 and 39, their portion is the fatness of the earth, their meat plenteousness. Shall they therefore empty their net, and not spare continually to slay the nations? Obadiah 1 and 15. It reads, For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So the things what they have done, the things are coming back upon themselves, man. Back to Habakkuk 1. Let me go to this Habakkuk 2. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's what we're doing right now. We are watchmen. If you go to Ezekiel 33, you're going to see we are watchmen. And that's how we sound an alarm to the people that the Most High is basically coming back and bring judgment upon them. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. So the prophecy will come to revealing. That's why we warn the people the MOTB is coming, destruction is coming upon Esau, Edom, but also on these other nations, because all these nations has a perpetual hatred against us, man. So speak and not lie. Though it tarry, though it be delayed, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So it will come, and the destruction of Esau, Edom will come, man. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. And so lucky for the speeding up. But yeah, I wanted to go real quick through it, man. Shalom.